Hey, hi all. So today I'm back again with the next question of the Java interview series, and this is also the question is covered from the Leetcode only. These test cases I've copied from the Leetcode only. So basically, what it question is that we need to find the longest substring without any repeating characters. That duplicate character should not be there in that substring. We need to find, and in the input, we'll be given a string s, and we need to find the length of the longest substring without any duplicate characters. That suppose abc is there. Okay, so duplicate characters will all once we removed it, so the length will be of the longest substring is abc is the like string, and the length will be 3. So that we need to find, and we need to return the maximum length of that particular substring. So after removing all the duplicate characters, the length is abc, and if you see, there is no duplicate characters in between this here, so that's why we have taken abc. Similarly, BBB is coming multiple times, so the output will be only one B will be counted as a say, individual character, other are duplicate, so that will be removed. So the output is 1. Now is the test case number third. That is the important test case. That is PWW. It is given and KEW is given. And if you see here, the substring without any duplicate characters should be like PWKE should be there. Okay, but PWKE, what is happening here in between? W is coming twice. So that's why, as it is mentioned, that we need to have the substring, not the subsequence. The question which I have solved earlier. So basically, subsequence is not allowed. That otherwise PWKE will be the valid answer. But it is asking for the valid substring. So as it W is coming in between, so these like half of the string from the starting will be neglected here. So without any duplicate character, the substring which is being there from this particular string will be WKE, and this earlier string like a P is the first character will be neglected or will be deleted from the substring because W has been repeated in between. That's why in the first one also, like ABC was coming individual. That's why we have taken individual ABC, and others are duplicate characters are removed. Suppose there is another test case, for example. Uh, Another test case, if I say AAB is there, so output will be A and B only, because A is coming twice. So this first part is neglected here, and AB will be the output here without any duplicate character. So that is the main logic, that from here we have separated. So this will be deleted and AB left here. So here because as it is coming, W is coming is twice, and so we can remove the W here, but the thing is that it will become a subsequence, not the substring. So that's why we have removed this P also from the first one. So this is the main point. Otherwise you can be solved like subsequence logic also, which I have told earlier, but instead of that, what we will be doing it, we will be finding the substring of this. Okay, so let's get started. So we have taken this test case number third only, and length is given as we need to find out length should be of 3, and output should be WKE should be the output. Okay, so basically what we will do, we will like avoiding the duplicate characters, we will take the help of the collection, and the collection we will use here is has set, basically, as it helps in avoiding the or storing the duplicate characters. Now we will iterate whole string, and what we will be doing, we will be checking if this has set contains this particular string. If it contains this particular string, so what we will basically using the 2-pointer approach here. One more like a J character I'll be variable I'll be using here, and apart from this, one max variable for finding the max length of that string. Initializing, I'm here declaring. So after that, what I will do, I will just remove it. Str dot remove is there. Oh, sorry, has set dot remove, and here str dot char at not of I, of j, because j is initially starting from 0. and we will be incrementing the j here. Otherwise, what we will be doing here, that we will be adding it simply in the hash set str.caret I. Here we will be doing caret I, but one more loophole here is there, that instead of incrementing here, we will increment once it is able to add in the hash set. I will be explaining you more, just a minute. So basically, once it is able to increment, then we will be adding it. Max equals to math dot max. Here only we will be checking the length every time. Okay, so this way we will be getting the length here. Now we will be printing that length of longest substring is so this will be printing the length of the longest substring. Now we will be running this program. Okay, the longest substring length is coming as 3. So basically what it is happening, let me explain you. So we have declared one hash set, and in hash set every time firstly we are checking it, that if it contains this, suppose it contains p. So initially it is not having any character. So if it is not containing, suppose for example it is not containing any character, I am traversing this test case, so p is not there. So what it will do, it will add it into the hash set, and then it will increment the I value to 1. Initially it was 0, then it will be 1, and then it will be finding the max length. So max will be 1 here. Then again it will increment it, and like after 1, what will go, it again it will traverse the loop, and if checks if it contains a character. No, it doesn't contain the character. W is the test case now. W is the character next. So it will simply add the W. So what we have got it till here, P and W, and then again it got incremented, and then what it will do, like it will again W is there. So now W is being already present. So what it will do, it will remove the character from the 0th, because j equals to 0 initially we have taken. So from 0 it is here p. So it will remove that p here, and now the string which is being left here is W. So p will be initially removed here, and j is incremented. So from 0 to it got incremented to 1. Then W again, like it is there, like W is there, and now the I equals to 1 is still there. See here, that's why we haven't incremented the I plus plus here in this volume. Instead of doing this, I have incremented here. So again it will revisit it, that I equals to 1, and W is again there. And then what it will do, that it will check if this particular string is there. So it is there. So what it will do, it will remove this W also from duplicate one. Okay, so that's how like it goes. And initially at the last it will be storing as KEW, and the length will be 3 here. Okay, so this is basically doing it. So instead of incrementing I plus plus here, we are incrementing here, because as I told you, it needs to revisit it. Otherwise if W is there, suppose, so the initial one time W will not be able to get stored, and that's why we have incremented I plus plus in the else block. Instead of incrementing here, we have incremented here in the else block. And then every time it is checking the max length using math.max and hs.size and comparing the max value only. So as soon as it got the max value, then at the last we are printing the length of the longest substring. So using hash set we are doing it, and the time complexity is basically we are using hash set, so it is O of 1, but we are revisiting it twice, one character I equals to 0 and j using j also. So the total overall time complexity will be of O of n of this program, and through this we can find the length of the longest substring. Okay, so suppose we can run this program also, and it should give the output as AB. You can run this program, and you need to you can check in that Leetcode test case. It will run all the program, all the test cases, and let me know any feedback or any suggestions you have. That's it from my side. Please like and subscribe my channel. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.